640 acres, 14 turns, 4.048 miles of asphalt. It's the high-speed corners, straightaways for what seems like days. It's a test of skill, determination, and the ability to find the limit here at what they call America's National Park of Speed. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Eric Miller, and welcome to Elkhart Lakes, Wisconsin's Road America. Nestled into the Kettle Moraine, carved into the landscape, sits the vision of Cliff Tufte more than 65 years ago. Today, the vision is through the visors of our youngest racers on the road to Indy. Round 11 awaits the USF Juniors presented by Cooper Tires. This is the Fleet Farm Grand Prix live from Road America. Stop number 5 of 6 in the USF Juniors Championship. This is the first of 3 rounds at this historic facility this weekend. Let's meet the starting field of round 11. Starting in the 17th position, Andre Castro in the number 23 entry. On the inside of the next row, it is the 12 of Ethan Barker and the 25 of Jacob Bolin. The next row is Maite Caceres in the 21 and Maxwell Jameson in the 18. Starting P12 is Titus Sherlock in the number 31 entry. Jake Bonilla in the number 19 will start 11th. Starting in your top 10, Elliot Cox in the Sarah Fisher Hartman Racing Development car, and Giorgio Carrera in the number 32 will start alongside. Alan Isambard in the 53 machine will start P8. Starting P7, Jeremy Fairburn, the only other pole sitter on the season. Quinn Armstrong is the 16 machine. He'll start 6th. Nikita Johnson will start P5. In 4, a surprise top 4 qualifying effort for Ethan Ho. A great effort in practice and qualifying for the 71 machine. They'll start 4th. Sam Corey will start P3. Alessandro De Tullio will start the 20 machine in the 2nd spot, and getting his 10th pole of the year, the 17 machine for Mac Clark out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. For D-Force Racing, the MIR Raceline USA Saskatchewan Valkyrie. Entry here in the USF Juniors, presented by Cooper Tires. Set to go underway here racing on this Saturday afternoon. The Fleet Farm Grand Prix at Road America. Pace car lights are out. Just a tad bit behind schedule due to the race previous here at Road America. So apologize for an abbreviated start, but the pace car has the field in tow. Lights are out, and the safety car will head to the Chevrolet pit lane here at Road America. 2 by 2 as they rise the hill. And we are looking for a start. The Fleet Farm Grand Prix here at Road America. USF Juniors presented by Cooper Tires. Still waiting to the restart area, and here we go. We are green, 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 green. We are racing here at Road America, and Matt Clark does not get a very good start. The field is bottled up, and they are now 3 wide at the head of the field as they race towards turn 1. This is a wild card weekend here at Road America. No surprise, we would anticipate that we will see a little bit of a shakeup. A few cars running a little wide into turn 1. But we are racing here at Road America. Little wheel bang off at turn 3. We've already got a car doing some agricultural work in turn 3 as they head towards Sargento. And the field races towards turn 5 now. Through the Moraine sweep. These long Road America straightaways are going to help a draft advantage. If the field stays tight here amongst this field, we will see, I would imagine, a lot of positions going to be changing amongst the field as they race around this course. Working into Hurry Downs now, into turn 8. A couple of the International Motorsports teams side by side as they work their way through 8 and into the carousel for the first time. Through the kink, International Motorsports team all bunched up together as they work through the kink into Kettle Bottoms now. And into Canada corner for the first time. Working through Thunder Valley here at Road America. The picturesque right, left, right. A lot of speed and momentum built up through here. A little bit of an undulation in the braking zone as they approach turn 14. Sets them on the run just a tad wide in turn 14 many times. And we've got three cars off in turn 14 now. And that is side-to-side contact over in turn 14. With a race for the lead now, side by side in the turn 1. And we've still got 2 cars down in turn 14. I can't imagine that this would not bring out a full course yellow, and indeed it will. Full course yellow here at Road America. Turn 14, Calamity Corner, here to start. And I can't quite tell if that is the 87 of Fairbairn and DeTulio, perhaps. All right, DeTulio is leading, rather. And that is the 16 machine. Jeremy Fairbairn, I believe, is the 87 car over there. So difficult to see who that is on the cameras that we have provided for us. We'll try to catch it when they come back around here in turn 14. Road America safety team on station with some help from the AMR safety team as well. DeTulio, Sam Corey leading, so it is the 20 machine of Alessandro DeTulio from Miami, Florida, the VRD Racing entry out front. 9 laps to go. 1 lap is complete under the full course yellow here at Road America. Ethan Ho up to the 3rd spot. Nikita Johnson 4th. Elliott Cox sits in 5th. And Castro in the 6th spot at this point. Did not have a qualifying time and has worked his way through the field here. So it looks like Jacob Bolin, perhaps, out of Leland, Illinois, the I Got Your Six Motorsports Indian Creek CBD entry. Not out there currently in the 17th position. Fairbairn and Armstrong running 15th and 16th. So I believe that is the 87 of Fairbairn and the 16 of Armstrong that is over in turn 14. I don't believe Bolin got the start here. And Matt Clark in the 17 has dropped down to 14th. So possibly Matt Clark involved in that situation, which does open up a points potential of a huge swing here in the USF Juniors Championship. And we told you that Road America could be a wild card in that qualifying session. It is one of those races where anything can happen. There is a lot of asphalt here at Road America to get yourself into trouble and out of trouble, but you've got to be careful, and you still have to mind the 4 corners of the race car. And it looks like Matt Clark has the issue. Car still over in turn 14, getting the assistance from the safety team. So under the yellow flag, 2 laps complete now. 10 laps the distance. Do have a 40-minute window. here this afternoon at America's National Park of Speed. So Sam Corey, Alessandro DiTullio, Ethan Ho, Nikita Jackson, Elliott Cox, Andre Castro to 6th, Maxwell Jameson in 18th, Titus Sherlock in the 8th position, Ethan Barker 9th, and Giorgio Carrera 10th. Bonilla, Caceres, Isambard, Clark, Armstrong, Fairbairn, and Bolin. So Quinn Armstrong, that 16 machine, is on pit lane here. And safety car back over in turn 11, so I would anticipate that we should maybe get a restart here. Safety truck out, and another car stranded out back, it looks like, over in Canada Corner. So we'll get at least another yellow flag lap here. So safety team still working through Canada Corner with another flat tow underway. So it's been a little bit of a schmozzle, as they would say. Not a good start here in round 11, race 1 for the USF Juniors, presented by Cooper Tires. Again, sorry for the abbreviated start. Got a little behind due to the preceding race here running a little long. And apparently it's affected the drivers as well. All part of the learning experience here in the Road to Indy. Looks like timing and scoring kind of settling back out. I believe Sam Corey might be out front here. They may have set the lap. We'll take a look. Indeed, Sam Corey out front in the 14 machine. From Chicago, Illinois, now residing in Cornelius, North Carolina, for Redline Oil, Phil Wright, Stilo Helmets, VRD Racing, Velocity Racing Development. Sam Corey picked up his first career win at Mid-Ohio. And, you know, we always talk about the big momentum. And Sam Corey has the opportunity now to build a little momentum from that first win. Can he carry it over here to Road America? Last 3 rounds at Mid-Ohio. These 3 rounds at Road America for rounds 11, 12, and 13. And rounds 14, 15, and 16 to end our championship season at Circuit of the Americas. All right, so that was Matt Clark that had stopped over in the kink. So that is why Matt Clark dropped off the board. And that is trouble for your points championship leader. Clark only 47 markers ahead of DiTullio. So Alessandro DiTullio going to try to gain as many points as possible. Of course, you get the point for the pole as well. So that goes to Matt Clark. So that is certainly the 3 bonus points up for grabs on the race weekend here in this first race. So right now, Sam Corey has the fastest lap. And that would have been lap 1 coming to the yellow flag out of the incident over in turn 14. So regardless, we would have had local yellow. That is Jacob Bolin now on pit lane with the 25 machine for I Got Your 6. Looks like they're checking that car over. Not sure if they had a potential issue earlier, but I believe that they may be headed to the paddock area. So Sam Corey continues to lead. DiTullio, Ethan Ho, Nikita Johnson, Elliott Cox. Your top 5, Castro, Jameson, and Sherlock. Now, Castro was slated to start P17 and up to 6th now. So lap 1 sounds like it may have been a little harrowing for some of these young drivers in around the age of 14 here in USF Juniors, presented by Cooper Tires. Fleet Farm Grand Prix of Road America. Lights, I believe, are out on the safety car. Looking to go back to green here. It'll be 4 laps in, 6 to go when we cross the line to get the green flag. This time through here at Road America. Pace car hits pit lane. Sam Corey going to lead the field down for the second green flag of this one. Race 1, round 11, back underway. We are green here at Road America. Sam Corey this time gets a much better start than Matt Clark did on the initial start. And Corey will lead the field down into turn 3. DeTulio now working about 2.5 car lengths back. Ethan Ho in that 71 machine right on the gearbox of DeTulio. Ethan Ho has been fast all day today. Can he carry this into a podium finish? That would be tremendous for that 71 group. Ethan out of Los Angeles, California, the DC Autosport with Cape Motorsports mega automotive car. Trying to make it happen here in round 11. Goes to the inside, and a battle now with Nikita Johnson. Johnson tries to pounce on the outside up the hill towards turn 6, working into hurry downs at turn 7 now. And it looks like Johnson has moved around Ethan Ho for that third spot. Kind of where we'd expect to see Nikita Johnson. Strong here back in the month of June with the Road to Indy. Working the carousel. Downhill off camber. Incredibly tight entry. Opens up and then it becomes very tight again on exit. But you carry so much momentum and so much speed through 8, 9, 10. And this is where it pays off. Through the kink. And again towards Canada corner. Great passing opportunity. See some of the International Motorsports entries swapping spots in the back of the field. Good battle between, looks like Jameson and Sherlock and Barker. Mid-pack. But the battle up front continues with Sam Corey leading the way. Nikita Johnson up to the third spot. Cox and Castro. Corey under pressure from Alessandro DeTulio. DeTulio swings wide, just trying to fill the mirrors up. Goes driver's left, then driver's right, trying to fill the mirrors of Sam Corey. Corey trying to drive a picture-perfect second stint here, post the full course yellow. DeTulio right on the gearbox. Johnson about 3 car lengths back. And the fight out front underneath the Sargento Bridge through the Marine Sweep now. Side-by-side battle for the lead into the braking zone. DeTulio goes for the maneuver under braking into turn 5. And still side-by-side up the hill to turn 6 to Corvette. The Corvette Bridge and the battle for the top spot still side-by-side. And now it single files out. Add Nikita Johnson to the mix. Johnson, purple lap last time through as well. So Johnson getting racy. Swing wide in turn 8 as they head underneath the Speedville Bridge into the carousel. Here, turn 9. And DeTulio does have that lead. Made the pass happen at the top of the hill at turn 6 near Fireman's Hill. So DeTulio now your leader here in the USF Juniors. Sam Corey settles into the second spot. Nikita Johnson third. Somebody going wide. 3 wide through Kettle Bottoms on the way down at Canada corner. Two by two battle mid-pack as well through Thunder Valley. Shuffling things up quite a bit with the off. And DeTulio starting to pull away now. And have a spin. It looks like that might be Ethan Ho. And it was side-to-side contact is the report over in turn 14. So Ethan Ho, with the unfortunate luck of getting turned around, is stopped into turn 14. That has been the trouble spot here. And Sam Corey has dropped back to the third spot now. It is DeTulio, Johnson, Corey, and Castro. So mark the pass for Nikita Johnson up into the second spot. Cam Nikita, who had a great run here in June, a little bit further up the ladder category, had a great month of June that weekend here at Road America. Can Nikita Johnson make something happen here in USF Juniors? Entry rung to the ladder to try to make it to IndyCar. All part of the learning experience for many of these young drivers. This is the first big car that they've sat in since a go-kart. So this is valuable experience. These long straightaways, quick speeds down these long Road America straightaways, carrying a lot of corner momentum. Center apex speed, exit speed. More mechanical grip with these cars than aero grip. So you don't get quite as much aero wash with these cars. These cars draft extremely well. So we would anticipate if these cars can stay hooked together, the end of this one might be absolutely spectacular. We are 6 laps complete, working lap 7. Under green flag, had the one full course yellow with issues both in the kink as well as turn 14. We've had a couple of self spins and some contact spins. Ethan Ho, the 13th position now after the spin over in turn 14. So it's DeTulio, Johnson, Sam Corey, Andre Casco, Elliot Cox, Giorgio Carrera, Titus Sherlock, Isambard, Barker, and Bonilla. Now in your top 10. Leaders working down the Road America straight here to complete lap number 7. 3 laps to go here for round 11 in the Fleet Farm Grand Prix of Road America. Sam Corey, quickest lap in the race, just went purple at 2:20.870 in the 14 machine for Sam Corey for VRD Racing. And all of these teams do such an incredible job just preparing these drivers with all the racecraft and the knowledge of keeping these Cooper tires on the pavement. But you know that when there is a rabbit to chase in front of you, no matter what your age, you are going after chasing the rabbit. And that's what the leaders find themselves in right now. They are nose to tail at the top of the hill at turn 6, make the blind left-hander. Then they'll hit to the right-hander at 7. Now one of those corners where you carry so much exit speed into hurry downs towards turn 8. Great passing opportunity into turn 8, under braking. Leaders nose to tail, gearbox to gearbox for DeTulio, Johnson, and Corey. And it looks like Carrera and Cox having a little bit of a tussle for 5th and 6th. DeTulio continues to lead. 7 laps complete, working lap number 8, round 11 of the championship. And this is going to be a huge point swing for DeTulio. Was trailing by just 47 markers. And with the pole for Matt Clark, it was 48 markers coming into this one. Leader on the exit at 12, battling for the top spot. Can't tell, but that actually looks like we may have had a pass up front somewhere in the backside of the race course. And from our vantage point here, this is a good battle up front. And indeed, it is. Nikita Johnson has gone to the front. Nikita Johnson on the way through the kink, somehow into Kettle Bottoms, got around Alessandro DiTullio. DiTullio will go to the driver's right with a little bit of help from Sam Corey. They are nose to tail heading into turn one. Nikita Johnson likely going to drop back to third. So DiTullio mark it back to first. Corey and Johnson, your top three. And this brings on Andre Castro for fourth. So the top four now all into the mix. Castro driving from the back. Unbelievable drive through. Had the benefit of the full course yellow, but started deep in the field. Leaders on the exit of 5 will head up the hill. And Nikita Johnson, DiTullio, Corey, and Castro lead the way. Fight looks like Sherlock and Barker still kind of duking it out in the back of the pack, working up the hill. So we've got a 4-car breakaway up front. Castro about 3 car lengths off of third. Into the mix, certainly battling and fighting for a step on the podium here. And then 5th place of Elliott Cox. Running all alone now, so it's Carrera and Isambard, Sherlock and Barker. And Bonilla now with the fight for 6th through 10th all kind of together. Be 9 laps complete this time by. Working out of Canada now. Battle for the lead side by side. It is Johnson and DiTullio trying to go the long way around. Working through 13 through Thunder Valley across the Billy Mitchell Bend and a 14. And the new leader again is now Sam Corey. So Sam Corey, I believe, has taken the lead back on the final go-around here at Road America for race 1. And Corey's got a big lead. Johnson under duress from Andre Castro. Castro shuts the door into turn 1. So Castro now looking at the 3rd step on the podium here. But Sam Corey by 2 car lengths, making about 5 car lengths back to Castro and Johnson. Sam Corey, DiTullio, Johnson, Castro, Elliott Cox hanging on to that 5th spot right now. And right now, Nikita Johnson going back by Castro into turn 5. And Castro goes around. Castro is around in turn 5. So that is going to end the beautiful drive from Andre Castro in the 23 machine in turn 5. But it is DiTullio and Corey now duking it out. Corey has the purple lap, has the fastest lap. Can DiTullio do anything to try to get around Sam Corey here on the backside of the race course at Speedville? DiTullio in second, Sam Corey leading the way. They'll work to the apex exit of turn 10, the exit of the carousel. They'll head underneath the bridge, and Corey by about a 2-car length advantage as they head towards the kink, squeezing the throttle as they exit the kink and head through Kettle Bottoms. Corey and DiTullio battling for the top spot. Can Corey hang on for his 2nd win of the season? And the 2nd one at round 1. But DiTullio goes to the inside, shows the nose, and Corey shuts the door. Through Thunder Valley for the final time. Battle for the lead through Thunder Valley, through Billy Mitchell Bend, and will come to turn 14. This is the battle for the lead. On the exit of the corner, Sam Corey by 2 car lengths. DiTullio going to tuck right on the gearbox. Can DiTullio do anything here? He'll look to driver's right. He'll look again and fade to the left. Coming to the line here, the Fleet Farm Grand Prix at Road America. It is nose to nose, but it is Sam Corey picking up his 2nd career USF Junior checkered flag. in a round one of the weekend, just like he did a few weeks ago at Mid-Ohio. It is Sam Corey, Alessandro DiTullio in the second spot. Nikita Johnson will come and finish on the third step of the podium here at Road America for the USF Juniors, presented by Cooper Tires. Elliot Cox will come home to the fourth position. Alan Isambard in the fifth spot. Titus Sherlock in sixth. Jake Bonilla in the seventh spot. Giorgio Carrera eighth. Ethan Barker ninth. Maxwell Jameson, a good run in 10th. Maite Caceres in the debut weekend here for the USF Juniors will come home 11th. Andre Castro will wind up 12th. Ethan Ho 13th. Jacob Bolin 14th. Matt Clark 15th. Quinn Armstrong 16th. And Jeremy Fairbairn in 17th. And that is a wild finish. We told you it was a wild card weekend. And Matt Clark finishing 15th. That is going to be a huge point swing for Alessandro DiTullio on the second step of the podium. We'll be back in just a few moments with podium celebrations from Road America, the Fleet Farm Grand Prix.
Test 1, 2. Check 1, 2. All right, race fans, it is time to celebrate with some hardware here for the Fleet Farm Grand Prix of Road America. I want to welcome our guests from Fleet Farm. Presenting our third place trophy is Tim Richter. Congratulations to third place finisher Nikita Johnson. Again, Tim Richter from Fleet Farm presenting our trophy for third place. Take a picture opportunity, finishing in second place, Alessandro Di Tullio. And presenting the trophy from Fleet Farm is Lacey Van Dyke. Looks like Lacey's also got another guest, maybe a future USF Juniors competitor. And how about a nice round of applause? Your winner, race number 1, second career win, Sam Corey. And we're going to, before we present Sam with his trophy here, we're going to quick jump in. Congratulations, Sam. I know this is your second career win. Mid-Ohio wasn't just a fluke. You guys are here to play.
Yeah, for sure. It was definitely a great race. It started out a little rocky. I don't know what happened in the beginning, but once the yellow flag came out and we went back green, I think we just drove a good race to try and get away from the cars behind, and just can't thank VRD enough.
All right, well, you guys certainly have had some restarts, even at Mid-Ohio in rounds 2 and 3 there as well. You guys kind of had to fight out some restarts. What was kind of your mindset going into that restart here?
I was just trying to catch Alessandro sleeping a little bit, going up the hill there. But, I came from dirt, so kind of that restart thing wasn't super new. But, yeah, I got it done.
All right, Sam Corey, congratulations. Second career win here for round 11 here for the USF Juniors. Presenting the trophy here, courtesy of Fleet Farm, is Mark Stezel. All right, do a couple of photos with the trophies down. I'll rotate out the Road America logo here. And we'll go overhead. Trophies up. All right, we'll get a couple of photos with the folks from Fleet Farm. Get a couple more coming here. On behalf of USF Juniors, presented by Cooper Tires, I'd like to welcome our guests from Cooper Tires and Fleet Farm here this weekend at the Fleet Farm Grand Prix of Road America. We race again, 2 more races on Sunday here from America's National Park of Speed at Road America. But the most important part is coming here shortly, and that is the celebration of some cider. That's the most important part of Victory Lane. Of course, these drivers have to wear their suits 2 more races yet this weekend, but still a celebration nonetheless for Sam Corey, Alessandro DiTullio, and Nikita Johnson, your podium here at USF Juniors. Let's go. Let's celebrate it. That's race number 1. If you like what you had today, we've got 2 more for you tomorrow. Join us on Road to Indy TV as well. From Road America, my name is Eric Miller. We'll see you tomorrow.